What happened? What happened?
Yo, Justin is ugly as fuck, man.
What happened? What happened? You're lying, bro. Oh my God. I hate football. I hate football.
Cause hard bottoms Trump running shoes. And unless you know the long you
Put that shit on, please.
What's wrong with it? You okay, Ruben? You said what?
He used to be number one. He used to be Aaron Donald.
Oh, man.
What's that box for?
Tom Brady better not win.
It's my soapbox. If you have important things to say, you use a soapbox. What's that box for?
Oh, my God. Shut up. Welcome to episode 142 of the Soapbox. Here with your boy, Sonny Tay. We got Karan in the building, a.k.a. Amar, with the SC hat, chilling and all that. We got Ruben, Sir Ruben in the building, a.k.a.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Ugly little brother.
More handsome.
We got Justin in the building,
a.k.a. I Love McConan.
I Love McConan out here. And we got Sir Hector, a.k.a. Henry in the building. You can't see him, but he's here.
Hector.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for coming and being on the pod on such short notice. I really appreciate you guys.
Solange is in here.
Solange is not here
She
today.
caught the Omarion variant?
No, she ain't getting no Omarion. She's just taking a mentee day.
Is she?
Health day. Yeah.
I wish I could take a mental day.
I really wish we could too, but you know, we can't crown, unfortunately, because men can't focus on their mental health. But that's okay.
No.
We're here now.
Take your ass back to work, Solange.
I'm crying.
And when I mean work, I mean this podcast. So.
That's a fact. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? How's y'all week? How's y'all week been? Weekend? Karan, how you been?
My week's been pretty good. I mean, same old shit, just working. You know, same thing.
Same thing?
Yeah, I had to RIP my car this week, which was
I
a
saw that.
little sad. But
I saw that, man. How do you feel?
I'm honestly a little sad, but you know, we're gonna get through it, and yeah, I think bigger and better things are to come this year. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How you? We're gonna start off on the left. How you doing, Ruben? What you up to, man? Long time no see.
Facts. Ruben's debut on the pod. Hold up, man.
Yeah, let me get a round of applause.
How you doing,
Thank
man?
you, thank
doing?
you.
Yeah.
I'm doing amazing. Just had some really good fish tacos from Bite.
Shout out to Bite.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Otherwise,
What does your week consist of? What do you be
Yes.
doing throughout your week?
How was your week?
all right, taking salsa classes every Wednesday.
Do you really?
I do.
Where at?
I'm about to get to the intermediate level, but right now I'm in the beginner stage.
Where do you
still.
take classes at?
Right there in Chester.
Oh, you go to Metal Blue shit.
Close. It's close there. It's like where
Okay.
McDonald's is, but a little bit lower than McDonald's.
Okay.
Interesting. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know you take salsa classes.
Yeah.
Why you want to take salsa classes?
It's the culture, the Puerto Rican culture. So I gotta keep my traditions alive.
I'm impressed. I'm actually very impressed. Okay.
Like, is your plans to like go to dance competitions? Like, what do you want to achieve with this?
Be more culturally immersed with Puerto Rico culture, but I do want to do competitions eventually.
You gonna be
Really?
on like Dancing with the Stars type shit?
Kinda, yeah. You'll see me on TV. I'll still come though. I'll still come.
I'm gonna be tight. If I see people on TV fucking dancing salsa. I'm gonna be tight.
I can see that. I can see
I'm gonna
that.
be tight.
It's fun, man. It's easy to learn.
No, I love salsa. Yeah.
Yeah,
I be salsa sometimes. You know what I mean?
that's what's up, yo.
You guys should come.
Fuck
Yeah,
no,
I-
I'm good. No, I'm
Nah,
good.
yo,
not
you
doing
guys
that.
should. There's like beginners there.
I live in Jersey, bro. I'm too far.
Yeah.
That's my excuse for everything.
That is.
I live in Jersey, bro. I don't know. I'm too far
I'm
from
crying.
everything.
Justin.
Justin, how you been doing, man?
How you
Welcome
been,
back.
man?
This is like his third
Welcome
time,
back. Like his
third, fourth time.
bro.
on
His
the
fourth time
podcast.
back on the
It's been a
podcast.
minute, yeah, but I've been good working, you know, at Amazon, doing my thing.
Talk about it. Talk
Yeah,
about
nigga
it.
gonna shout out his job. Damn.
Nigga love his
Bezos
job.
was good, you know.
Nigga love.
I see
his
Justin all tatted. Last time I didn't see him, he had like 2 bum ass tattoos. Now he all Yo, I saw in the group chat this man said I might be getting sick because all this ink. My body might not be used to this ink.
No, that's because I got all this within like a matter of a week. Like I got 6 different tattoos basically in a matter of a week.
Why you want to get all tatted? Like you trying to get a sleeve or something?
Yeah, that's my end goal.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
Why you want to sleep for?
I
Is that
don't
your
know,
dream?
I just
That
like. I mean, for me personally, it was like after the first one. You know, everyone says like after that first tattoo, you just get addicted.
right.
So I mean, for me, it was just I don't know. I just like it, and I don't know. It's just an expression of my stuff that I like.
No, so
I
artistic.
mean, you know, I try.
Yo,
I
I
like
know this podcast. This shit is gonna hit you in your face, and I'm gonna just apologize right now for you.
It's alright.
Henry,
Hey, what's going on?
How's your week been, man? How's your weekend been? What's going on, bro?
Tom Brady's at the 17-yard line.
They tied it?
1 minute left.
They tied it?
Nope, 17 yards.
How's your week been?
My week, I've been at work, and I work outside, and it's been like 7 degrees.
Damn.
So it's really, really cold. Fingers are freezing and toes are freezing. But, you know, once Friday hits, we good.
Why is it funny hearing like Henry talk on the podcast? That's just so funny.
It's funny, man. I appreciate that.
Week is alright. The week was alright.
It was alright?
The weekend is worse.
Oh,
my Packers
yes.
lost.
Yes, his Packers did lose, man.
I'm down a lot of money.
It's okay, bro. I understand, bro. It's all good. My Cowboys lost too, so it's okay. I understand, bro.
I got some. Never mind. I just gotta get my money back.
This nigga about to gamble away his whole life, yo.
I'm telling you, that
they should have never made that shit legal, bro.
They should have never made that shit legal
fact.
at all.
How you been doing, Dante, Sonny Tay? How's your week been?
My week's been good, man. Yo, Karan, this is gonna be funny. This is a horrible conversation to have in front of you niggas, but we about to have it anyway.
What happened?
So I talked about it on Simone and Michael's podcast.
Oh yeah, you was podcast hopping.
I was podcast hopping, so I'm gonna express it to you guys, right? So I discovered an emotion or a feeling that I have this week, and I was so mad at myself that I have it.
What
And you guys want to know what?
Goddamn, nigga. Nigga got the bronchitis cough.
I don't know where that came from, but
Chill,
what?
bro.
Yeah, chill.
So you want to know what that emotion / feeling was that I felt this week?
What?
Jealousy.
Of the podcast?
No.
Why were you jealous?
I was
What?
jealous. I was having dreams, bro, of my shorty fucking with another nigga, bro.
So you were jealous in the dream? Or you were
No
jealous
way.
in real life when you woke up?
That's what I didn't know. Like, I thought it was just a dream. I was jealous, but
So you
I was
woke up
dead
tight.
ass flustered, bro, the whole week. Like, I was like, yo, why the fuck am I like? What am I have no reason to be
Off of a
jealous.
dream.
Off for a dream, but I think I dig deep in that. I think I've discovered that I have a fear / insecurity with myself. So I have a fear that, and I think it comes from me not having that much confidence in myself, even though I have confidence in myself. I have a fear that, like, my girl or anybody, my girl will leave me because I wasn't like it's funny. I wasn't like, I can't say man enough, but like I wasn't enough for her type shit. Like she leaves me for some other nigga because this other nigga might be better at something than me. Like that's a fear that I have.
Does this make you want to like step your game up after you experience something like that?
No. Honestly, it didn't make me want to step my game up at all.
You gonna lose your girl then.
It didn't want to step my game up. It made me feel like, why do I have this fear of like a bit, not leaving, but I guess leaving, like abandonment, like somebody just up and leave me like that.
First of all, did you tell your girl that you had this dream?
I just told her yesterday, Friday actually. Like I didn't tell her this whole week. So this whole week I just been tight at her for no reason, and I didn't tell her.
That's actually crazy because literally my girl and I have been like, I literally had a dream that my girl was fucking with somebody else, and she literally had a dream. She be having dreams almost every night that I'm fucking with somebody else,
mine
which is
too,
crazy,
bro.
yo.
I hate that shit.
Like, do you think that's a sign? Like, I'm not into like horoscopes and like zodiac shits, but like, do you think that's like a sign from the universe for you to like at least try to step your game up a little bit?
I don't know if it's a sign for the universe, but it definitely could be foreshadowing something.
Do you think you do all you can to like make sure your girl's happy? Like, do you think you could be doing more?
You could always do more, but it's like, do you want to do more? Is the question.
I know you don't want to do more.
I do.
Do you?
I do.
What do you think you need to like step up as far as like being in a relationship and being a better boyfriend?
That's a great question.
We getting deep on y'all.
I didn't expect to go like this. I guess being more sympathetic / empathetic. I can never understand the differences between those words, but I lack empathy. Like I lack that shit.
Like towards your girl?
Anybody, bro, in general. So
I can see that.
So like if like let's say Ruben came to me like venting about some shit, and I'm just gonna look at him.
Be like, okay.
And then
I
I'll
feel
give him
you.
advice, but I can't feel what he's feeling. Like I can't feel it.
Like you're not gonna give that reaction
Yeah,
that they're expecting you to give.
exactly. I'm just
Okay.
be mad bland, and I'm gonna give you the advice. But as far as me like understanding where you're coming from and like being sad with you, I'm not doing that shit. It's like you're sad. I get that. I cannot feel what you're feeling. That's your problem, not mine. But I'm gonna give you this advice.
Damn.
I have that problem.
Even if you're going through the same thing, you won't like feel empathetic.
Nah, bro, that's a problem. Like, even with my girl, bro, like when she's upset with certain things, like I give her advice and understand where she's coming from, but that lack of empathy, I feel like sometimes might show, and I think that might be a problem.
God damn. You ever cried in front of your girl?
No.
Why you
feel
lying?
that, bro?
Yo, sorry. What I was gonna say about that, I think that insecurity is universal. Like with
so?
every guy, I think.
Every guy?
I think most. I can't say every. Okay, I can say most. Like even when I was in my previous relationship, that's always a thought.
Really?
You always feel like you can do more, but I think you just gotta be comfortable knowing that your girl likes you now because she's your girl. Right? She likes you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always do more, but you just got to be content with what you're doing. Because if not, you're going to continue chasing more. Is what I'm learning. You're always going to feel like you can do more to me.
So I have a question, everybody. Do you guys express your insecurities to women that you're talking to, or y'all just bottle that shit in?
I hold it in, and it's the worst thing, I think.
Yeah.
You hold it in?
It eats me inside,
I'm
and that's
very
because...
hard when it comes to expressing my feelings and what the situation's about.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's one of my big, flaws I have that I'm trying to work on as well. Is definitely express more when it comes to things like that.
Why do you hold it in?
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe more so it's maybe because like the judging or like I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It's weird. Like you don't want to just like feel that judgment type of shit,
Why do you hold it in?
I think it's socially conditioned. Like crying in a Hispanic culture and my culture is like I feel like I've always heard, like why are you crying? Don't be sensitive, kind of thing.
Oh,
so you carry that through life.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't see my dad crying. Why you laughing?
Yo, I'm so sorry, but I just real quick. I'm sorry, real quick. Okay, so I've been friends with this is crazy because like I've been friends with all these guys for years and years. I never heard these niggas sound so mature. Like, yo, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with this mature shit. Nah, let me not say that because I like this maturity, bud.
This is
Off
funny.
camera, we crazy.
Bro, we don't talk about any of this off camera. That's a problem, man. We gotta wait until a podcast and when we recording to get really deep and get into each other's feelings, man.
It's the social
The
conditioning.
thoughts are there. We have them. We just don't share it.
It's
with
just
each other.
getting it out.
Usually
Yeah.
We're talking about either sports or
other stuff.
anything else.
Sports, women, or just stupid shit.
Yeah. This is interesting. It's just like I don't want to say funny because like I just never hear us converse. I mean like this.
This nigga was juggling out tonight.
Yo, he was like, wait, what the hell's going on?
It's
I
funny.
feel like I'm on Dr. Phil. I like this though, man.
No, it's good.
I didn't know y'all had these feelings.
It's good. Karan, you didn't answer. Do you share with your girl or any girl that you're talking to your insecurities?
Well, first of all, I didn't know if Ruben was done. I don't want to interrupt on his point.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember what I was saying,
My bad, Joe.
but I don't know. I think I was done.
Yeah, so y'all feel like there's gonna be judgment as far as like if you do express that to your woman,
Judgment from the girl, like your own girl.
like that you're not man enough or that you're weak
exactly.
or
That's what
something.
I'm saying. Like it's like, why are you feeling that way? Like you shouldn't be doing that way. Like because obviously everyone has that perception that men are supposed to be tough and
Be the alpha.
Right.
express or whatever it is. But
Right.
like,
Yeah.
over the years, obviously that's gonna change. You feel me? But that's definitely one of my biggest flaws. I can honestly say is just not the expressing how I'm feeling in the situation because I know if I do, then things will obviously go a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why I don't express like
The scaredness of like
Yeah,
you saying
like-
something and it doesn't go the way you want it to go.
exactly, or like me expressing, like so even when I was expressing what I was feeling with my girl, I expressed it. I even feel like, yo, I sound like a little bitch right now. Like,
Exactly,
why am I
that's what I'm
expressing this
saying.
shit? Like, or I have a feel like she's gonna see all this shit that I'm going through. Like, I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't, and she's just gonna like leave.
She just don't want to put up with the stuff that you're going through.
Yeah, you
Because
know
she
what
expects
I mean?
you to come through with like a clean slate.
Yeah,
and,
like,
have
men
your
are supposed to
problems all
have-
worked out and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
It's
that's
what you
obviously
think, though. That's what you think.
I know.
don't think
Exactly.
I
and
think
that's
the
where the
relation.
flaw comes in. It's like that mentality of like, all right, if I say something, then it's gonna go a different way. It's not gonna go
Right.
the way I want it to go.
Right.
You know?
Interesting. Nah, I know for me personally, I don't want to sound like the perfect guy, but I never really have those problems just because I always feel like I'm like the freaking therapist in my relationships.
I hear that.
Like I'm always like the type that like I like talking about stuff like that because I love conversing and like really getting to know like my partner and like have them do the same for me. I mean, I've had problems where I'm trying to get that out of like a woman. Mm-hmm. And like a woman like wants to be reserved and doesn't want to tell me everything that's going on or like her insecurities. But me personally, I never really had that problem. You know, maybe I'm just a perfect guy though.
What happened now? Who's winning?
Please tell us, please.
Hold on. Wait.
It's like the
Who's
fucking
winning?
football podcast.
Oh God.
Rams win.
Rams
30-27.
30-27.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's what you want to win?
I went to over 53.5. Let's go.
Oh shit.
$150.
Can we clap it up for Ruben?
This is what happens when you listen to
Money
Justin.
back.
I was stressed. I didn't want to talk for a while.
Congrats, Ruben. I'm happy for you.
Ruben won the bet.
Matthew
That's
Stafford
crazy.
threw 2 passes. One to Cooper Kupp, 25 yards. The second one, 47 yards to Cooper Kupp. Both to Cooper Kupp. Grabbed it at the 10-yard line. Spike. Field goal.
So Tom Brady's out.
2 passes to Cooper Kupp.
First round, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, look at niggas, man. We have such a short attention span. Talking about relationship shit. And we're right back to football.
I'm saying 3 minutes. 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes.
That's clutch. That's clutch.
I told you he was going to get it.
Shout out to Brady.
Yo, my fault. I had like 4 beers and I got to pee again so bad right now.
We're going to take a pause.
Look at
like
this
that, I
man.
like that.
Man. I like this, man. I like this.
Ooh, I feel fucking 12 ounces lighter.
12 ounces.
You don't
took a
drink
shit.
like that anymore, right?
Not really, honestly, bro.
He drinks all the time on this podcast.
Only on this literally like once a week. Anytime I just have guests, that's the only time I drink. Hey, I'm lying. I be drinking wine sometimes. I
Honestly?
like liquor. Well, I mean, I'm not drinking liquor
Nah,
now,
wine is
but
good.
or
they,
beer.
Well, they say a study shows that drinking a glass of wine a day is healthy for you, apparently.
I've heard
Red
that.
wine.
Red wine. It's supposed to be healthy for you.
You like white wine?
Yeah, I prefer white wine honestly because it's sweeter.
You like white wine too?
Yeah, sweeter. I
Why?
thought it was drier.
Well, it depends on what type, but for the most part, it's sweeter.
Gotcha.
Red wine is like a little more bitter,
It is, depending on which one.
depending on what it is.
So prior to the podcast, we was having discussions about how it is nowadays approaching women, and I guess we was talking about different stories that we had approach women. How sometimes it could be difficult because of the atmosphere now, where women getting like hurt, with like guys getting rejected and shit.
Yeah, just the environment now because like catcalling, that's like a big thing, and like most women, I feel like think of it as catcalling when a man tries to approach them. You know?
Yeah. So, damn, I don't. When's the last time you like really approached a random girl?
Honestly, it really just depends on the environment. I know when I was single, like my thing is it's a little different. If I do see a woman that I feel like I'm really interested in, I don't really necessarily like catcall. Like I'll find something that I like about them, and I'll like compliment them, and like I'll see if they want to continue with the conversation. Because I've had mad times where like I've seen a woman out at like a store, and I'll be like, oh, I really love your outfit, or I love your shoes, or anything about them, or I love your hair, and then they'll be like, oh, thank you, and then I'll just like leave it right there.
So you just leave it like that.
Depending on like what their reaction is, because there's some women who wants to like converse on top of that. Like they'll be like, "Oh, thank you, I like yours too," and then like we'll start to talk. But honestly, like it's been a minute since I really approached like women. Really, like when I used to go out to bars and stuff and like lounges, I would somewhat do that.
Would you get anxious?
Anxious just as far as like. Just because the environment we're in, because like I really don't want to come off as like that creepy guy trying to like hit on girls.
Yeah.
So it's not like nervous to talk to the woman per se, but it's like nervous to like I don't want to look like a creep trying to talk to like a woman. But it's been a minute, probably since before COVID.
Okay.
You know,
When's the last time you approached a girl?
last night.
Literally. yo, Tanya, last night, yeah.
Oh, it was last night. Yeah.
Not to sound like a thought, but like,
That's not a thought. How
I don't
how
do
that
that
make you?
at all.
Nah, that's not that.
yeah, you're right. I take that back.
That's not a thought, bro.
Like how do you approach women like when you're out?
Oh, that went.
It depends. Yes, I'll tell you yesterday's story. Yesterday,
Oh,
we
that's
were-
a great story, actually. Yeah, tell that
we
story.
were at the jukebox. We were listening to music. You guys were killing it
Yeah.
with the selections, and I'm like, yo, I don't know shit about music, but I'm gonna fake it. So
Wait, hold on, pause. Y'all was at the crib and y'all invited women?
Nah,
we went to the bar.
Oh, you went to the bar? Oh, okay.
But they got a jukebox. So
Oh, I was about to say, y'all was on aux at the bar?
We was. We were like
Low
the
key?
juice box.
Yo, they were,
low-key.
yeah. But
New-
they were killing it.
New Street?
Nah.
Oh, no, never.
We leveled up, bro.
Well,
We
okay, we
leveled
won't put the location
We
out.
leveled up.
It's cool. It's cool.
Leveled up.
It's cool.
Continue your story.
My bad. Continue.
Yeah, so I'm like thinking because everybody's like, yo, go approach. I'm like, yeah, I do want to. So, which is something I'm trying to get better because I think that's anxiety in general.
Mhm.
Regardless, the jukebox is there. We're controlling the music. So I'm like, yo, Justin, let me fake this. Put the screen on. Yo, it's a funny I'm going to tell the
I
whole
know.
shit.
Tell it. That shit was crazy,
alright.
bro.
Yo, this is hilarious.
So I pull up. I'm like faking it for a little bit. And then I see her and we catch eye contact. And conversation happens. And I'm like, ultimately, come help me pick a song. She's like,
That's what you said to her?
Yeah,
Come help me?
Situationally.
Okay.
Come help me
Okay.
pick a song to hype everybody up.
Facts.
And she loved it. So I was like, all right, that's a go-getter.
That's a go getter.
I might use that later on. Again, maybe. We'll see.
Uh-huh.
But situationally, you know?
Yeah.
It was smooth. It was smooth.
It was.
It was smooth. And I was proud of myself. I'm not going to lie. I was like, yo, Justin, buy me a beer for that. He didn't buy me a beer, though.
So, like, how did it go? Did you, like, end up getting her number? Like, what were you guys,
It gets
like...
better. It gets better.
Yeah, it gets way better. Way better.
Oh,
Picking songs, right? So we're chatting about Drake's her favorite artist. She's Arabic. And whatnot, right? And I'm like, you like Bad Bunny?
I'm
Assuming that
his
people
brother.
would love it. I was gonna say something like that. People say he looks like me.
Yo, this nigga.
No, I wouldn't say that. But then ultimately she was like, no, I don't. So I was like, oh shit, okay. Where do I go from here, right? So I keep on scrolling. Get to Drake, Laugh Now, Cry Later. I'm like, that's a good one. Let's put that. She's like, oh no, I've been here since 8:30. I'm not trying to hear that.
Damn.
Why? All right, so then we pick a song. We agree on a song. And she's like, who's going to pay for it? You? And I'm like, yeah, I'll pay for it. Because she forgot her card or whatever.
Big ball. Oh, forgot. Yeah, okay.
Something like that, yeah. Card gets declined.
Your card? Oh, broke boy. Damn.
That's exactly what she says. So then,
Oh,
card gets declined, right? And I rub my hands. No, it can't be. It can't be.
You had the Birdman hand rub.
Now she's talking to my pride because she looks at me.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, no, you're broke. She says that to me. I'm like, no, you're talking to my pride now.
Damn.
Wipe my hands, right?
Uh-huh.
Blow on the card. Swipe again. Decline.
Damn.
And then...
Why you swiping the declined card, bro?
Yo, the card has money. I don't know why it wasn't going through. Like, it has money.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not broke. If I am, that's embarrassing. Like, now, especially that I mentioned that. But I'm not broke. So... After that, right? So I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So she's trying to play me. So I'm like, put your card in. Let's see if it gets declined. Because she's talking to my pride, right? And she's like, oh, no, I don't got a card. Nah. I was like, oh. So then, right? So then, now this shit's awkward. So she's trying to find an escape. You could tell when women try to do that.
Oh, hell yeah. You can always tell.
And she's like, hey, and dips. And then I'm like, fuck.
She dips?
And dips. And dips and dips. And then I'm like, fuck. How do I... Like, you left me here.
You left me here.
With music in my cart. And I got to go. So I just went back to us. And I'm like, fuck. That was embarrassing. She didn't come back, so I left.
Damn. Stories like this make me so happy that I'm cuffed now. Like,
That's a fact. That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing as shit. But I'm happy it happened, though, because, like, it won't
builds
be
character.
embarrassing to
It
me.
builds character, bro.
Exactly.
It builds character because you got to learn how to deal with rejection.
Yeah.
And a lot of niggas don't know how to deal with rejection, so I understand
But
that.
I feel like it sounds like that they had somewhat of a chemistry that, like, she was feeling Ruben for some point of time until his shit got declined.
That shit's funny, though. That's a story for the boys. Now we'll keep it forever. So I don't regret that.
Well, goddamn.
When's the last time you've talked to a random chick, Justin?
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday. Was you anxious? Was you nervous?
Liquid Courage.
And LES.
Liquid
LES?
courage.
Oh, word? I didn't
Yes.
hear that.
Justin approached. I mean, he was up there on liquor. I'm talking about
Like
he
I
was
said.
up there.
Liquid Courage, man.
And he didn't care about anything.
But honestly, you need to have that mentality. Honestly, like you shouldn't care about rejection or anything like
Well, no,
that.
100%, and that's what I'm trying to work on is to have that liquid courage, but
it's not like he drank to then muster up to go to the females.
Yeah.
He was already at that point. He was like, I'm feeling it now. Let's go.
It's that feeling, yeah.
And he started grabbing. He started grabbing the females and bachata.
How was I was about to say, like, how was your approach? So, like, how did you approach a woman?
Just went up to it, just
start dancing.
Just did it. Let's grab the girl and just started dancing.
Because he was playing Aventura, so he.
Yeah,
just walked straight to the girl.
DJ, you know, he tried to switch it up on me. I said, nah.
I said, nah. Keep that shit going. What are you talking about?
She was like dancing by herself, like she was just off to the side, just doing her own thing.
That's the perfect time to swoop in.
So he just went straight in.
Perfect.
You see, but that's what I'm saying. I need that liquid courage I had that night. I need that sober every night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think you have to like be drunk in order to do that?
For the most part, right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like you know, belligerent drunk.
Yeah,
you know, but like feeling nice.
Feeling a little nice, yeah.
You know, like a 4 or 5 out of 10 maybe.
Okay.
To get it started, at least to get the conversation started, and then from there, you know, let's see what happens.
Do y'all ever feel like nervous because of like the climate we're in, like as far as like approaching women? Because like we were talking about catcalling. Like, do you guys ever feel nervous that you like y'all gonna get like Me Too'd, like be like, oh, like he's harassing me or anything like that? Or does it just depend on like the setting that you're in? Because obviously, like if you're at like a bar or club and there's like music, it's a little easier just because you can kind of like jump in there and like kind of dance and then make a conversation from that.
It'd be way harder at Bite. Way harder.
Like at just like a regular restaurant
way harder. I mean, and Hair of a Dog, you're just there. If she says no or whatever, you just
go to the next one,
next one. But at Bite, it's like you're there ordering food and you gotta wait for your food too. You're just standing there and you get rejected, and then you still gotta stand there and wait for your food. Like then it's like that's awkward.
So it's really like the environment. You think like what environment that you're in at the moment.
You should like grab your food first and then. Otherwise, if you get rejected, then you have to stand there waiting for your food.
I get it. I'm gonna be tight if Shorty reject me. Now I gotta sit in the same spot, wait for my fucking food. Look stupid. And she over here grabbing her food, having a ball with that food. I'm here waiting for my shit. I feel you. I'll be tight too. I don't think I do get nervous with I haven't done it in a long time myself, but it's like it's hard because like you don't want to come off too strong and too soon. Like last night we had a conversation about like asking for numbers and stuff like that. Like, you know, are you the person that gives the number out first, have them text you, or do you wait for the girl to give a number? And I was like, every time I've talked to a shorty, she always gave me her number. I've never asked for a girl's number before. It always just got given to me.
I feel like usually women want you to like hit them up first.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Usually the that's usually the consensus.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, the girl's gonna give you her number once she's comfortable with you. So it's like you engage in that with you giving them your number and telling them to text you. It's like some girls like that because you're kind of taking control of the situation. Yeah. Others might seem like you're pressing on too much, stuff like that. But that's me overanalyzing a whole situation. But usually for me, I've never really pressed on a girl's number. I don't know how I got over here, but I don't know why I just talked about numbers. Oh, we're talking about environments. Yeah. So yeah, it depends on the environment because like I think going to a cafe is easier, honestly. To me, it's easier because there's so many different conversations you can have. We can have a conversation about like the tea that she ordered, and I say, "Yo, I just had the other tea last time. It was really good. You should try it next time." Just have different, like there's so much stuff you could pick from it. You can talk about the cafe itself. There's so many opportunities at a bar or like at a club scene.
Talk about what kind of liquor you drinking.
Yeah, the small talk.
It's just. But at a cafe, I just imagine them with on their laptop with headphones in, right? And you have to like interrupt what they're doing, like on their laptop with headphones in, and they're sitting by themselves. And then how do you
make a conversation
from that? Like
that's
she has her headphones in and she's typing away. Like you have to just approach.
That's a tricky one.
And then eventually you would want to sit down if you could.
Yo, I'm kind of psychotic. I would definitely plan out something. Like I would probably like trip somewhere near her, or like trip somewhere, or just have like a napkin, kind of like go somewhere, like on some you shit. Yeah, like on some you shit. I would definitely like plan out like how to get it, like how to casually interact with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like plan it out to the T. me being psychotic, I would try to do that sometimes.
A good move, I guess, if it's your first time there, you can ask for an opinion, right?
Yeah,
Recommendation.
that's true.
I think you just be direct. I think with anything, the easiest way is just to be direct. Say, hey, I think you're cute. Would you
Hey, I
like to
think
go
you're
out
cute.
sometime? I think you're beautiful. I love your sweater. I think that's the best way because planning a thing, you're gonna put more stress in your head thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's already nerve wracking going up. You know what I'm saying? To think about it for an extra 10 seconds, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like I like your like tea, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's interesting.
But instead, I'm just like, hey, I would like to be, hey, I think you're beautiful. I would like to take you out. Are you interested? No, I'm out of here. Yes. All right, let's move it forward from here. Find out a little bit about her, obviously, at some point in that stage. But I think that's the best method, honestly.
Like I was gonna say, so like you think it's better to be like straightforward over like small talking? Like, do you think that's like it's too abrupt if you're like too straightforward?
Yeah, so like, are you the type that's like you don't beat around the bush type shit? Like you're gonna say what you want,
Yeah, right to the point.
right to the point.
No. I'd rather small talk than say the point that I want, my goal.
Yeah.
But I'd rather small talk first.
But yo, like she knows why you're there, bro. You're not gonna fucking go
she
there
does
to
know why
ask
you're
what
there.
type. Do you like your tea? Like I don't care if you like your tea. I'm here because I like you, type of thing.
But I think
know?
you do that to like figure if she's like somewhat
That's what
into
I'm
you.
saying.
Though.
I agree.
You
I
kind
agree.
of feel her out doing that. You know?
But you know that kind of like you talk maybe 2 lines and you know that if she says no, like why wait?
What you mean two?
Like
words?
you say, hey, how's it going? How's your day?
Oh, and she's kind of like
What are you
kinda
here
passive with
doing?
her
And yeah, you
answers and
figure
shit.
it out. I like
I see what you're
you.
saying.
But I think you do that so like you see like her response and her reaction. So like obviously if you try to small talk your way and she's giving you some type of play and like trying to converse with you, then you'd be like, okay, then I could kind of like get to my point. But
Facts.
like I feel like if you're just like depending on the setting, because I've been in that situation like where I'm at a bar or a club and like I don't really got time to small talk because there's
Exactly.
just too much shit happening and like it's like okay, let's just get to the point. Like I think you're cute, I like you, you look cool or whatever. Like we should hang out sometimes, but
Right.
I think it really just depends on the setting for me.
Yeah, because the downside of getting to the point is like now, for some women, it shows that you're not even interested in getting to know this person at all. You just want what you want, type shit. That's either to beat that night on some one night stand shit, either just to get the number. Like it's like you're not. Excuse me, and it's like I don't know. I feel like approaching someone, I feel like you shouldn't. It's okay to be direct, but there's a way to go about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like small talk is always a good thing, but I never believe girls when they say just tell me what you want. Like I don't believe them at all when they say that. It's like you don't want that, because if I really tell you what I want,
I
You know
love
what I'm
it.
saying?
If a girl said that to me, that's such a great setup.
Nah,
because
that's
you'd
just a
be
trap.
like, just tell me if a girl was to be like, oh, just tell me what you want. I'd be like I really think like that you're a attractive, really cool person that we might have the same interests. Like I feel like that's just a great like alley hoop.
you think so?
In my opinion, hell
What if
yeah.
you're trying to smash?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're just trying to do that?
Yeah.
If you're just trying to smash, you can't
Are you gonna
outright
tell
say
her that
that.
straight up?
You can't outright say that.
That would never work, I don't think.
Nah.
I feel like that's you
What
can't.
if, what if because you're so honest,
Even if she wants
and
it,
you say
bro.
it, she accepts?
and it works. See, that's the
Sometimes-
thing. You just never
That's a-
know,
that's a
though,
50-50.
It
yo.
could
Yeah.
happen. It really could
But
happen.
I feel like that's the setup. I feel like if she says something like that,
and if
that's,
that happens,
She either
guys
take
will
it
believe
either
it.
disrespectfully,
That's what I'm saying.
but at least
bro.
you were honest.
nah, that's like when your girl would be like, "Yo, just tell me the truth. I won't be mad." Like you never fall into that.
Exactly.
You never fall into that, yo. That's a setup
I
right
won't
there.
be mad.
You can't fall into that.
Look at them. You sound like motherfucking dogs. But, I mean,
Do
it
we
is
sound like dog? This is guy talk if you think about it.
guy talk, man.
I think every guy is interested in this conversation.
So for
Every guy.
for sure.
But for me on Hinge, yo, we were talking about this yesterday for
Yeah.
me personally, and you guys are all different, like your mentality. Maybe you, I don't know what your mentality is type was,
Damn.
but I'm like,
That's crazy. We're not friends. You don't know my mentality.
no, but like talking to girl, like in terms, you seem like you're more direct, like me. But let me say what I'm gonna say, and you see if you agree with it,
Okay,
because
okay.
we chatted about it directly,
Yeah.
but we're chatting about it indirectly. But I'm like,
Yeah, I hear bro.
Talking about.
yo, so I'm like, yo, it's
Go ahead,
It's
go.
right.
go.
Just go. Yeah, just go.
You're
Just go.
good.
so I'm saying, but no, because we like let me
Talk. Tell
explain.
your story.
alright.
Tell your story.
So basically, like within 10 messages on Hinge, I think move the combo over to text.
Oh, so
99% of the
about
guys
Dating apps, yeah.
are still on, for me, because I'm on Hinge now, but 99% of the guys stay on the app. Maybe 95.
Nah.
But stay on the app. But like,
I've
I
done
understand both perspectives, but you want to have an upper edge. Like, you don't want to be at the same level where everybody is on Hinge.
Wait, you're talking about stay on the app as opposed to like
Moving
trying
the
to
conversation
like
to the messages.
to the messages?
Yeah.
Oh,
When you were single, like,
Yeah.
what would you prefer?
honestly, like I don't want to like automatically get the number. Like
Yeah,
I at
because
least
I might
want to
not-
like
Yeah,
make
but
some type of conversation and like see if this is a
'Cause you
person I
bored.
even want to like I'm interested in. Because some people
feel
are like
that.
suck at just like communicating in general, like over text or like
Facts.
over messages. So like I feel like it's better to like I wouldn't want to stay there like forever. Like I at least go a few hours or a few good conversations into like talking to this person before I like be like, oh,
Okay.
just text me. Like this is my number. Just text me. Because there's been mad times where I was like talking to a girl on like Tinder or something, and like I'm like, yo, this girl is so whack to talk to. Like I don't even want to give her my number. Like
Gotcha.
I know some people just don't care. Like some people just want like the number instantly.
Yeah.
I feel like you that person, Ruben.
I am. Honestly, I think it's a differentiator. Also, like, I'm more comfortable texting. I could text right from my screen, whereas I have to open an app.
But she might not feel as like I feel like it's better to get them comfortable so they can open up to you more. Like
Yeah.
when you do get the number, I feel like if you get the number right away, there's not like that like excitement factor. Like,
Yeah, no, I
you
feel
know what I'm
that.
saying?
I've
That
had
makes
suc-
sense.
Yeah, I've had success both ways and rejection both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, one girl was like, "Nah, let's wait a little bit on the app." I was like, "Okay, I respect that." And didn't write to her. And then, like, many times they just text me first, and it kind of shows me that they're interested. Type, you know what I mean? Finding if gauging kind of if they're interested or just validation purposes.
Yeah, I see.
To the point where you said it's easier through text. Yeah, because I mean, sometimes I forget to open the app, or like she might forget to open the app.
Yeah.
Right. So the conversation might be dead 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like
Facts.
to respond like, "What you doing?" That was at 3 o'clock, but at 6 o'clock she's gonna text me back.
Yeah.
She could have been doing anything at that time.
Right.
That's a fact.
But through text, I guess much more.
It's
simpler.
easier
It's
because
easier.
everybody
It's
goes to
quicker
that stuff.
and
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I don't know. Like we said, I've never asked for the numbers. Like it always got presented to me through conversation because either they got tired of texting on Hinge or
Right.
they didn't app or they liked me and they wanted to. I passed the check boxes, so I'm allowed to have this number now. I'm allowed to have this number. I'm allowed to text this person. So
Yeah. Yo, quick question for y'all.
Yeah.
This is kind of, it's kind of in the same realm, but
Mhm.
damn, are me and Dante the only cuff ones here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay, when you all have been cuffed at some point.
What?
Most,
I mean,
most of us have been
Baby.
cuffed.
He
you've
said-
been fake cup. You've been
Fake
fake
cup,
cup.
yeah,
You've
fake
been fake
cup.
cup.
He said what?
But okay,
said
so
what that
I'll be
is.
vulnerable.
Where do you do that
I'll be vulnerable in my life. So, okay, last night or 2 nights ago, I was with my girl and I wanted to show her like a picture of my photos, and I happened to like
Scroll up too far.
scroll up a little bit too far, and she's seeing like shit of like old like women I was messing with.
Facts.
When y'all like get cuffed or somewhat start to talk to people or a woman that you're interested in, do you guys delete like all of your old shorties like from your photo albums if you have like videos or pictures with them?
Nah,
Like,
they go in the private folder.
do you do that? Like you
Why do
actually
you
move
keep
it to
them?
a different folder
Why you keep them?
You never know. I mean,
You never know what.
when you have to look at them again?
exactly. You feel me? Like something don't work out with the shorty. At least you got the photos.
Yeah, I don't delete anything.
Really?
You know what I'm
Nothing?
saying?
Private
Yeah.
folder, everything.
I delete
Everything.
it. I
You
delete
delete it?
all that shit. I also don't want it.
Why?
Why?
You don't
I,
want it?
I do want it. I do want it because I think any girl who I've dated or had sex, like, I'm sexually interested in.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
look good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you think for the loyal factor, like if you do find another girl, like it's not as loyal to keep all
But
photos
it
of other
depends
people?
on the situation though. Like if I know for a fact this is going somewhere, like it's gonna
Yeah.
be something long term, then yeah, I'm gonna forget those past pictures.
Forget or delete?
Well,
Yeah.
delete, yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
delete. It's
Delete,
like,
yeah. But
would-
if I'm like messing with a girl, like I know for a fact this relationship's gonna be short term.
But how long
And,
we
like-
talking? You cuffed already?
At
I
least
feel like
a
it
year.
matters.
Let's say
Well, I
you
mean-
just get into a relationship.
Nah.
Nah, you keeping them, or you emailing them to your like your old
Yeah,
email
my-
or something
yeah,
like
my-
that.
Private folder.
Private
Private
folder.
folder,
Private
yeah.
folder.
Private folder, yeah.
But if it's like,
If I'm going like if I'm like 6 months plus, you know,
then
with a
I guess
girl, then
open the private folder and start deleting stuff.
yeah.
So even
by
after
month.
even after the breakup, the thought of deleting those pictures don't even cross your mind. After
No.
you guys stop talking, y'all
No.
the
Only-
thought of deleting the pictures don't cross your mind at all.
no.
It doesn't cross your mind at all.
Yo, I delete it when we break up.
You delete all the
Why?
pictures.
I feel like it's kind of also like she doesn't want you to really have those anymore. Like that's
But
so.
she sent them to you in the first place regardless. You feel me?
Right.
So like she knows you have them. It's just on the whether or not you got the respect to keep them to yourself. You feel what I mean? That's where I feel like the mentality of women come in, like why they want those photos deleted is because after the breakup,
Gonna
I feel
show
like,
people and
they're gonna be
shit.
showing people like, oh yo, look at my ex. This is what I was fucking with, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know. But like that's up to the guy at that point.
What about normal pictures? Like just normal pictures. You guys take a picture like when y'all go out to eat and stuff like that. Y'all keep those pictures? Like
for a certain amount of
time.
time? Yeah.
What about you?
Yo, I delete all my shit. I have no pictures. I have pictures of my first girlfriend, just for prom and stuff, like big moments.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like all those dinner stuff, I delete that shit because it's like, it's not doing anything for me. If anything, if I see it, it's gonna make me sad.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
You see what I'm saying? So,
I don't like deleting stuff.
That's what
I don't like deleting stuff. I want the memory always.
Always.
Yeah,
Because you gotta think about it.
Yeah.
You gotta think
you
about
share
it.
those
Though.
moments, and like,
yeah, I feel that. I see both sides, honestly.
I want to keep it.
What about you, Karan? Well, you obviously keep the photos.
Yeah, you all should.
Yeah, I keep. But I have so many. That's the thing. Like, I have like 15,000 photos on my phone. So like,
Yeah.
I have photos from like 2009 that like my girls.
Sexual photos?
Or
1500?
anything.
Okay.
Honestly, for me,
What about you?
I have a hidden folder too.
Yeah.
So I put
Like
those in the hidden
everybody
folder. But
You got one?
normal pictures, I think everybody has a hidden folder.
I
You got a
don't.
private
but-
folder?
Yo, I delete new. If I'm not messing with the girl anymore, that's it. I delete them. I don't want them.
But
I do
why?
want them. I just
That's
feel
what
like
I'm
it's
saying.
invasive.
But she gave it to you already ahead of time. It would be different if like.
What if
But it's like
it-
sneaky
what
too.
if
Like
it's
you're
not even
still
your
keeping
girlfriend
those.
that sent you the video? Like some girl you were talking on Hinge or Bumble that
Yeah.
sent you videos.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna keep those?
I delete those.
No, I delete those
I
too,
delete
bro.
those.
You
Definitely
delete
keeping
those?
I delete those.
No, I leave them
because-
in the messages. I don't delete them, but they delete eventually.
After a year?
Nah, I delete those. Like,
Yeah, y'all some light ass niggas.
I don't know. That's
But-
what I'm saying.
Nah,
I'm
but-
not deleting. I'm not deleting. it.
nah,
Like,
but
why
honestly,
would I
that's
delete,
my
like-
fear though of what Karan just like.
Having
that
your
happened to
girl
Karan.
see it? Yeah.
I'm just swiping on my phone, my photos, and that
but
shit
that's
pops
the-
up.
I mean, okay. I mean,
That's
I
my
was
fear
gonna say, I
because
mean,
then
that's
that's
the
a
past.
conversation. Because
but
like,
then, yeah,
why
I
do you
was
so
gonna say-
have that on your phone?
Yeah.
Don't get
Like,
caught.
why is
That's
it
what
on
I
your
was gonna say.
phone?
Don't get caught.
Get caught. You're right.
That's why you got the private folder.
But sometimes shit happens. Like honestly, it's funny. I don't even want to expose you like that. But my girl looked through my phone for the first time,
Shit.
and I got scared. I shouldn't even put this on. I shouldn't even talk about this.
Yeah, I was about to
Fuck it,
say.
oh, we being transparent.
Nah,
You better
I
talk
can't
about it, then
about
bleep
this.
that shit out
Oh,
later.
This girl definitely. Damn, you know your girl just started listening back to these
I
podcasts
know,
too.
bro. I
You better get out
know.
there in trouble.
She was
Okay.
looking through your phone.
Better hope she don't got
Yeah,
that
I'm just talking. Then I might delete it. And you know,
You wagged out too.
she can't know, bro. So like, I don't have nothing as far as messages. Nothing at all. IG, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Smart.
So I was fine. I was okay with that. My thing was like the photos, and I don't have anything in my main. I don't have like you have to go all the way up, like Karan said, like
Yeah,
go all
way
the way
back,
the fuck
yeah.
up to really see pictures like that of me with somebody else. But like you know, if she went deeper, she could have found something. I'm like, damn, bro, like I was not ready to have this conversation. Like I don't want this conversation. Thankfully, it didn't happen, but that's a fear of mine, and it's like, and I get it because, you know, why is my partner still have these pictures with this other person? Like, because usually when you delete a photo, you're letting go of that situation. You're letting
Yeah.
go of the past. So the fact that you're keeping it, like Henry says, you don't want to forget that memory. So now it's like, in my head, do you still think about that person? Like, how much of those memories really holding you? Are you still in contact with this person? And
Yeah.
I don't want that conversation.
Yeah.
So I usually try to delete them because I don't want that conversation, just to save my headache.
But as long as you're loyal, like
That's what I'm
It doesn't
saying.
matter.
it's just I want a picture as a memory, but I'm faithful to you and loyal to you, and so just a picture
Yeah.
from my memory.
Like
But-
it'd be different if you were still in contact with that person, like as a friend, you know, whatever.
But
the
if you're
case
not,
is.
you
But
think
if you're
nothing
not,
wrong
then
with
like, what's the harm in it? It's
So,
not like,
do you keep that same energy when it comes on the way around? When you see, when your girl
That's a really
scrolling,
good
Alright,
question,
that's a
man.
good
Yeah.
question.
that's a good question.
Yo, that's a fucking
That's a-
good.
that's
He's
a
a
good
pro
question.
at this. You're
That's
a
a
pro
good
at
Good
this.
question.
I
Flip it,
mean,
flipped it.
Yeah, that's a good question.
if the you know if it happened to me and then it was back to her, then I mean I have no real case to argue because she let my shit go. So
Well, you
obviously-
argue though anyway. Well, you
I'm
argue
saying,
anyway.
no. What if you just went on her phone and found it? She hasn't gone through your phone yet. You just go on her phone and you see
Yeah.
it.
Then I'm gonna
Pictures
ask
of
what
her.
this is, and then we're gonna bring up the conversation. Yeah, of course.
And you gonna let it slide?
Even though you already have a viewpoint of how it should be.
If I'm in the same position, if I know for a fact that my phone, like, it's the same thing as hers, then I'm gonna let it slide because she could easily, not even, because she could easily hit me with the, all right, so let me check your phone then. If you check my phone, let me check your phone. And then she's gonna check your phone and...
I hate that shit.
That's what I'm saying, like...
I've been in those positions before. Y'all be giving y'all girls passwords, your passcodes to your phone?
Nope.
Nah?
Oh, she is different.
I mean, I have for them to like do something for me, and if they remember
like,
it, they
just,
remember
just
it.
let me do my face and let me put it in.
I never done that. I never done it. But I don't give it to them like, you know.
Like, if it gets to the point that they need to use my phone, then I'll put the passcode in. They can see it, and if they remember it, then
it is what it is.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
You
I'm never gonna give you my.
For me, my biggest thing is don't go snooping.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
If you feel, if you don't want to know the answer type shit.
I don't like that shit. Like, don't go snooping.
A big fear, I think, if they on my phone, that somebody's gonna text me while they're looking. I have a big fear. Like on Instagram or Snapchat.
You see, that's where you put the notification.
I'm like,
banner things to turn
off. It could be something calm too, bro. But the fact that they see it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Then they just click it.
That definitely happened to me before.
That's scary, bro.
That is scary as fuck. My heart dropped. Bro, I remember one time my girl was like looking at something on my phone, and some girl that I was kind of like messing with. She said something like, we never used to text like that. She said a chew, like just I chew in the text messages. My girl was like, what the fuck? And then my girl texted, I didn't even notice. She texted, bless you. And then like the girl texted some crazy shit. Like, I want you to bless me right now. Like, man. God, bro. And I rarely texted this girl, but we did like.
Yeah, I had something. Yeah.
Bro,
oh, man.
And after that,
that was the conversation.
After that, like situation, I was like, I'm never going through like my girls, because actually that was the thing. Like my girl and I, we used to go through each other's phones, like trying to find shit.
Yeah, that's never good.
It's never good, girl. It's never fucking good.
That's just not healthy at that point. Like you shouldn't even be in a relationship because that's the trust right there.
Exactly.
That's
never good.
Yo, my phone, my bladder's straight.
Yo, I gotta pee too. That's perfect. That
I'm letting you off the hook. So, before we took a break, Ruben had an interesting take. So we talked about the fear of your girl going through your phone and they see a message from a different chick. And then Ruben said that he wants that to happen.
Wait, what? That's what he said?
Crazy.
He said that.
Let me explain.
He said that.
You gotta give a little, because now I sound like I'm a psychopath.
Do context.
So what I mean by that is I want them to know that I have options. You understand? Like I'm not desperate for you.
But don't you think that doing that is gonna sabotage like that moment right there and then?
Ruben's such a Puerto Rican nigga, man.
Yo, for real.
I don't think so. I think it kind of increases your value, your market value.
Yeah, but then don't you feel like she's gonna like kind of change her ways or like the way she acting you in that moment? Like you can think that you're going on a date and it's gonna be perfect. But the minute she sees that, she's gonna change her attitude towards you because
now she knows that you're talking to other women.
I think it's awkward.
That's what I'm saying. Like at that point, you gotta think about it because at that point in her head, she's thinking, "Oh, I'm going out on a date with this guy." You know, in her head, she's thinking she's the only one that you focus on. But then she sees that,
even though she knows that's not true, yet she wants your undivided attention at that moment, right? But the scenario was, I went on a date, right, in the car, right, and I had to drive like 45 minutes, right? So
facts.
She asked, can I change the music? And I'm like, sure. And I gave her my phone, right? But as soon as I gave her my phone, I'm like, that's a mistake. I started getting nervous. I'm like, because she's scrolling through my music, but I'm like, if this pop-up shows up right now, which I know it could happen.
Oh, 100%.
This is going to be awkward. Yeah. And like I'm driving towards the date spot, and it's like 30 minutes away, right? So and we're going to be in the car, and if it pops up, that's an awkward conversation. Bro. And that's awkward feelings right there. And
hell yeah.
Yo, bro, the exact thing happened to me back then when I went out with a shorty that we all know, and one of our friends texted in the group chat, and it showed up my phone. She was trying to change music, showed up on my phone. I can't tell you who it is, but I'll tell you after. And it started a whole fucking argument. She went off type shit. Like she was mad as fuck. So like
that's why you just turn That's why you
I said some shit.
That's why you just turn notifications off if you know you're gonna be with your shorty.
That's another thing too. That's what I'm saying.
Even though you said you like so that she knows you got options, but that's not a good way to
that sabotage you.
Exactly. Plus she could say two can play that game because you could be an option yourself.
What if she just be like,
yo,
yo,
already playing that game?
What if she be like, take me home? Take me home.
Take me
said
home.
that shit?
I don't think she'll do
All
that.
right, pay for my gas.
Yeah, now we sound like the Fresh and Fit niggas, man.
You sound like
I'm
it.
kidding. I wouldn't
She
say
wouldn't
that.
say take me home.
She
but-
wouldn't say that.
But
I
if she's gonna
Venmo
sit there
requesting
in
for the
silence-
food.
But then she already knows that this is not the one for me.
That's
I'm,
not true.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
go on
true.
this date.
That's not true. That's not true.
Why?
That's not true because you're allowed to have options.
100%.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
allowed to have options.
Yeah.
So if she saw you texting other women, she's not gonna think, "Oh, he's not the one." He's like, "Okay, he has options." So now that I'm aware of that, I know how to move accordingly. So now, if we were to take things further, I would have to preface this like, if we're gonna do this, I would like you to stop talking to these other women. Type shit. Just another conversation you have to have, unless you guys,
Right.
unless you go already
But
have
just
that
in
topic.
that moment, that day, I think
I don't think everyone's it.
you're not ruining, but I feel like you lose a little bit.
Yeah,
lose.
because even if you do take things further with that one person, like I feel like she's always gonna be suspicious.
That's what I'm
Like
saying,
yeah.
now she's always gonna be like, oh, is she really like talking to somebody else? And she's probably gonna want to go through your phone and all your shit. Like yeah, that's why I don't do that, man.
Now that opens up my eyes. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I would think that women also want a guy who has options. You understand?
Well, it depends on the type of
I
woman you're
think so.
talking
It's
to. Though.
weird. It's very, very ironic.
No,
but a girl wants. She doesn't want a loser. She doesn't want somebody who doesn't
Okay, I see what you're saying. Women want a
have
guy
anybody.
that
You know what I mean?
Women desire, or
yeah,
as
that
well.
women
You know
like.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like,
You know what
women
I'm
wouldn't
saying?
want a guy that doesn't talk to
There's
other
women
women.
like that.
Like,
There's
you know what I'm
women.
saying? Like, they want a guy that you could see he could pull some. He could pull women.
I think about it. Like
Women
if,
attracted to him.
exactly. Like
I
they
get what you're saying.
maybe they need that validation. But even from a guy's perspective, I don't know about you all, but if I find a girl is like too easily accessible, I'm kind of repulsed by
To
it.
find
You
that.
like the you like the chase. Is what you're saying.
Kind of, but no, it's weird. I
Like,
would
to
say,
find that. Like, what do you mean easily accessible?
like, bro, if she's like,
Too
if I
easy.
feel like I'm like the center of attention automatically, and kind of nothing's going on
I
for
feel
her, I'm
that.
like a little like, you're
Yeah.
gorgeous, but like I don't want to be 100% of your time, kind of thing. Like I don't know, like I don't
I
want
feel
100%. I don't want to feel like you don't have anything going,
Going on else, but yeah.
and like you're
I know
relying
what
on me to make you happy, type of thing.
Oh.
But don't you feel like the majority of women are like very possessive though? Like I feel like
They are.
the women I come across like
Possessive, controlling.
not to like the extreme,
Yeah, not
but
extreme, not
you
extreme.
know I feel like they definitely like don't want to share you with no one. The women I come across, they be like, no, I just want you for me.
I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I mean, I definitely come across shit. I've been with a woman who like wanted to have threesomes and like wanted to look at me like have sex with another woman, but that's very rare. I feel like the majority of
different.
women just want you
That's
to themselves. though.
Yeah,
So
That's different.
I feel like the women I get involved with, they would curse me the fuck out if they
yeah.
saw some shit like that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, every girl, like I think my type generally is like surrounding Hispanics, and they just have a jealous culture, very
Yeah.
possessive culture.
Oh, I don't want to say that. Never mind. I don't want to get canceled. So
If roles were reversed, right, and you were on like a first date and you had the girl's phone and she had like
Say.
a couple texts
Man,
from
niggas.
another guy,
yeah.
How'd you feel?
does your mentality change on that girl on that date?
Yo, weirdly, I think I'm attracted to that.
You're
If I know that like I'm,
Ruben, you a freak, man.
no, but think about it. If I know that like I'm
You're-
fucking
you're an
fighting
option.
against
So
other
I was
guys,
saying,
and I'm
you like
up
the
there, bro,
competition.
I'm like, like yeah.
I mean, that is true.
We
As-
not the
I mean,
same. Y'all
You're,
niggas
you're on
should've-
the date with the girl and not the guy that's texting her, and you see the
That's what I'm
notifications pop
saying.
up.
You like the competition.
Like some dude.
It's like I'm like that in his face, you know, like going. on
But
the
when
date.
you're not with her, you don't be like,
Yeah,
you don't
you're
think like, damn, is she with like another guy right now?
Yeah,
And-
think about it.
Dude, that's tough. I think so. I think so. I think generally, to your point, like I think my women who I like and who I'm attracted to are also very possessive, and I'm very possessive.
Are you?
I think so. Yeah. Like if,
Nah, he's
if you're my
possessive.
girl,
He's
you're my
possessive.
girl. You know what I mean?
He's possessive.
But at the same time, we're just talking about starting off. Like
Yeah, yeah,
first
just
date.
first talking to
Second
somebody.
day, if I see a message pop up, then I'm like,
It's like whatever,
I'll
because we're
think
not in a
about it.
relationship type shit. Yeah.
Second date, you're still
Not second date. That's a little crazy, but third date for sure. No. Third date for sure. I mean, third and up, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like more secure. And if I see that, then I might maybe say
Alright,
something.
Third date. That's you still getting notification pop-ups. Not I mean that you see on your like while you're holding the phone. That's iffy.
Fuck, third date is kind of soon.
But third date, that's not like a long time.
Yeah, you're right. It could be the third day. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta be in it to like think about it. I gotta journal.
You're just gonna go home and think that she's doing something else. Like she's going on other dates.
But you're not in a relationship with someone third date most of the time.
Yeah.
Exactly. So technically, she has the right to do whatever the fuck she want to do.
That's probably the moment where you thinking, this is it. Do I pursue it? Do not?
Yeah.
Third date? Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. By the third date, you definitely know if you want to mess with them.
Whoa, that's a good question, man.
Well, not even like being like just you want to continue talking to this person.
Yeah.
Because usually after third day, I'm like, do I really want to keep talking to you, or am I good?
That's
Sometimes I'd be
that's where
good.
You gotta make that decision. Like,
Yeah. Like, do I really want to keep talking to this girl to really get to know them and potentially be a relationship?
That's tough.
How do you feel about girls who like either like
I
have
love
sex
never
with
talking
y'all
about this.
either like the first date or make y'all wait? Like, do you guys look at girls different?
Look at the segues out here.
Wait, what?
ask that again.
How do you guys feel about women that make you wait to have sex
Over women who like let you have sex the first night.
the first night? Or not first night, like relatively fast. Like maybe not the first night, it could be the next time y'all link up.
Like, do you question them? Like, be like, damn, like if y'all letting me like have sex,
let
it's
me do
easy.
this,
Do you
like,
do this
yeah.
all the time? Like, does that like hinder you from pursuing someone, or would you prefer that, or would you rather like have that chase and know that like she likes you?
I think first date, man. Like I don't really look for the having sex part because if the connection's there, it's there. There's nothing you can do about
Oh
it.
yeah.
But if it happens,
And if it happens, I'm not gonna think, oh, she's 100% a thought and she doesn't like me, so I'm not gonna pursue it. Because I'm also on the same side. I'm having sex with her on the first date.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't,
Yeah.
like, no, for real, you can't be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to fucking date you because you had sex on the first date, but here I am having sex.
Oh, with you on
The first date.
Yeah.
okay.
The connection's there is there. If I can trust that the woman's gonna be loyal, then we'll pursue it. And I like her, and she had good sex. You know,
Okay.
all those things are factor. But that's a good question because I feel like culture-wise is like if the women have sex the first date, then the women are not.
The
Valid.
women don't, yeah, the women don't
But
look
we're
that
doing
good.
the same shit. You know what I
literally.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I try not to be a hypocrite as much as possible.
You don't put double standards on it.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, I'm the same way. I don't really care, but I have been in a position where like I wasn't having sex with this girl I was talking to, and I was like getting kind of frustrated because like, yo, I'm trying to smash, bro.
Oh yeah.
And like she looks mad, and because I couldn't tell if she was a virgin or she just wanted to make me wait. And then I was stuck in that decision about, and that was the other topic about, should I fuck somebody else, like just to get this out of me? You know
Even
what
though
I'm saying?
you actually really do like this person,
I
but
like
you
this
just
person a
haven't
lot.
had sex with them.
And I haven't had sex, and I'm having like I'm getting horny. Like, should I have sex with somebody else? And how does that look? You know what I'm saying?
That's a bad look.
That is a bad look.
If you tell them, yeah.
If she tells him,
Well,
if she tells him, and I don't know, I don't think it's fair because I don't know how it would feel if it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm talking to a chick and we was waiting to have sex, but I found out she was having sex with other people,
wait, I'm gonna feel something.
It's a
I
wrap.
might feel some type
It's
of
a
way.
wrap.
Yeah.
I
like
might feel some type of
there's
way.
a movie
But both
about
ends
We
are gonna
done.
feel some type of way. That's
We
what I'm
done?
saying. Yeah, like
We done.
We done automatic.
Yeah?
We done. I mean, are we cuffed?
No,
Nah,
you're not
not
cuffed.
cuffed.
Y'all
You're
not
talking.
cuffed. All y'all
Yeah, you're
doing is
talking.
talking, but you know.
But let's say you like 3, 4, 5 dates in, and like y'all feel a connection, but she's
Yeah.
not having
I
sex.
mean, have
Y'all
you-
not having
I
sex.
mean, are you
And then you
giving
find out
that
that
you
she's
know,
having sex with other people.
Yeah.
You
Done.
giving that idea to her, like you know, you kind of push
Yeah,
it on,
like-
you let her
Yeah,
know,
you
like,
guys-
yo,
you
these
guys-
are my intentions. Like I'm trying to smash, but like, you
Yeah,
know,
like y'all
I still
cuddle
like
up,
you.
you
Yeah.
know,
I
y'all
like
be
you, you
cuddling,
know?
y'all be
Yeah,
kissing, all
that's what I'm
like stuff
saying,
happens,
yeah,
but
like
it doesn't
that.
go all the way.
Yeah, but
Because
you're just
she's-
gonna give it up to other
Well,
other
yeah,
people.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
think
saying,
I'm with
like,
Henry. I'm
Yo,
done with
we're-
that.
Yo,
yeah.
especially
That's
I spent a
disrespectful.
lot of time with you, like 3-4 dates, 5 dates, and we're cuddling and having this, and then you over there on the side doing your own
something,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm done with
Just to
that.
get
Because
that
you
nut
know
off.
for a
Out.
fact that had
Get
it
out
been
of
the
there.
same way the guy does it, the girl would be tight about it. At least in my
Yeah,
eyes.
for the most part, yeah.
You feel me? Like if a girl's talking to a guy, whatever it is, and she's not giving it up, but the guy goes out of his way to go find something, but the girl on her end feels that like there's a connection there, like she gonna get tight about that situation.
I was talking to this chick that she lived in Brooklyn, and you know she told me straight up like, yo, like if you want, like you could have sex with other women up there.
You see, and that's
Just don't
different,
tell me
like, at
about it.
least-
And I thought that was a trap, bro. I thought that was a
I
trap.
tell women that the same. Yo, I always tell women like, like, let's say we're a few dates in and like we're kind of feeling each other.
Yeah.
I always say like, yo, like you're free to do whatever you want. Like if you want to go with other guys, like do you?
Yeah, I always do
tell
that.
women that.
Because at the end of the day, we're talking. So you have no obligation to just me. You're still getting to know me.
When you put the stamp on it, like
Yeah, you put the title on it.
When you two agree to.
When you two are straight, yeah,
to
when you,
assert-
exactly.
Exclusive, yeah.
When you two agree to be exclusive, that's when that respect should be made.
100%.
That y'all respect each other to not mess with other people.
But even on the third day, I feel like girls are kind of iffy. Like, I mean, if I went out, for example, if I'm on the third day and if I'm fucking other girls, the girl's gonna get turned off.
Yeah.
If she finds out.
I think
She
at
knows
that
that.
point,
Yeah, the girl's gonna. If I'm on the third date and she knows that I'm fucking other people, she's out.
But my thing is, if you guys aren't having sex, are you obligated to tell her? You're not having sex because I can understand if you guys are having sex and you're having sex with other women, then you should have the communication for safety reasons, obviously. But if y'all not having sex, like she's making you wait, whatever, but you're having sex with other people, should you tell her that?
Nah, not unless she wants to know. But I mean, even if she wants to know, I don't mean, it's not really her business if we're not like,
That too.
if we're just talking.
That too.
If
It's
you're on the third date, you already looking for a relationship then.
you think so?
I want to say that.
What?
Not third date.
So why
Not
y'all going
third
on
date.
a
I think
date?
you
So why y'all
should
going on
wait.
a date for?
We're still getting to
dating.
know.
Y'all
You
enjoy
just-
each other's company.
Yeah. You're still getting to
But
know
you're
each
looking
other.
towards for something. You're looking like
It doesn't have to be a relationship per se. Even if you're attracted to her, like maybe you want to sleep with her and still have a friendship with her, or maybe that can
benefits.
develop into
Friends
something
with
else.
benefits, Yeah.
friends
Like,
with benefits.
yeah.
'Cause
like,
I hate when women think like, okay, because I've been in a position where like I've been on mad dates with women and like I literally like enjoy the company, but I also want them sexually. But that doesn't mean I necessarily want to date them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm in that situation, sure.
A word? Okay, I see you. I see you.
So then it doesn't matter if I'm fucking other people. Because if I'm not looking for the relationship, then
It shouldn't.
Yeah,
it
that's what
doesn't
I'm saying.
matter.
It shouldn't matter at
Yeah.
all.
It doesn't matter.
100%
yeah.
And it's you don't owe her that conversation.
At all.
You don't owe her to tell her that. It would be nice.
If she's not going to be my girlfriend and she's just a friends with benefit or a fuck buddy, I don't owe her anything. I don't owe her that conversation.
You don't.
But if I'm working towards a relationship with this person and we're on the third or fourth date and we're committing to something long term,
Yeah.
then do I tell her that I'm fucking other people on the fourth date?
Like if she
better ask.
If she asks, that's what I'm saying. If she
has to
asks,
ask.
I would never just straight up just tell
Yeah.
somebody.
All right, but then at
Yeah.
that point,
That's a combo
then-
killer.
Yeah, because then you're done.
Yeah, I think so.
You're probably done.
Because then she'd be like, how many? They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know who are they, and then she sees them. But I don't want to know at all. Like, don't tell me. Don't tell me who you fucking. I don't want to know who you fucking.
true.
But
Don't
damn,
tell me.
if y'all going on multiple dates with like a woman, are y'all like looking for the relationship? Because I'm like the opposite. Like I just want to see like what might come from it. I'm never like, damn, we should be in a relationship or I want to be in a relationship. I'm always always feeling this
I
person
think that's
out.
how you should look at it. Like,
Yeah,
what might
like-
come from it.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
might come from it? Yeah.
But you still have to go on the date to get to that point, right?
yeah.
And then I guess that's when you decide. Like, I think I always decide during the date mentally. I'm like, this is
Mentally,
it.
yeah.
I'm like, in or out. Junior pick. Like on the third date, Junior is this, in or out. And then I already know. Then at the end of the day, I always tell them straight up how it is.
Well, yeah, you have
I've done that multiple times.
Really?
Straight in the car.
Really?
Just tell
On
That's
the
how
way
I-
home type shit.
like what?
Yeah.
In front of their cribs.
Is that a good
Telling them
thing?
what,
Like,
like-
Like,
It's good because he's
I'm being honest.
He's like, and
end,
he's not,
end of the
you're
third date,
and she's not wasting their time.
yeah.
And
I'm
go
straight,
take when the time is wasted.
straight up with it.
So what, you just sound like, yo, it's not working out. Like it's
I
not.
don't. That after 3 days, I'm not feeling it.
but do you
Like,
think that's too early? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like third
Not because
date,
I know.
mean,
Because I
Like,
I,
mentally
I,
you know.
I know. I don't want long term.
you know what you're looking for.
I
in
know.
somebody.
I know you're not gonna be my girlfriend. So
Okay,
but
but
3 dates though?
I,
Like,
in 3 days, I know that. Like I don't want you.
You don't
be my
want to keep.
girlfriend.
Okay,
I know.
but not girlfriend. But do you still like to see that person, talk to that person, and still hang out?
As long as she's okay with it and she knows that it's not gonna go into a relationship. 'cause
Y'all
I
can
don't
hang
wanna-
out, y'all can fuck, whatever.
Yeah, 'cause
friends
I
with
don't-
benefits,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
want to waste the time or like hurt her. Or
You a
whatever.
nice guy, man. That's a nice guy over here, man.
everything is different.
That's a
For real.
nice guy.
I can respect it though.
I've never done that, bro. Every
Me
time
neither.
the conversation came up, they asked me like, "What are we
What's
doing?"
up?
I'm
And
always
I
a go with the flow. Like we vibing.
We
That's my favorite one.
you feel me?
I mean, they got. I mean, they moments where they ask too. Like,
Yeah.
And you be straight up
on the third, fourth day, and then straight up.
You ever told a woman like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but I enjoy your company? You ever told a woman that?
That's nasty.
Damn. Y'all savages.
That's
man.
nasty.
Nah, that's some
But
big ass
that's-
balls.
that's
Yeah.
the truth.
I feel that.
It's the
Yeah,
truth.
I
It's
can
the
feel
truth.
that.
Yo,
That
I
shit's
think
crazy.
always say the truth.
And you feel better after it. You're not
Say
hiding
the
shit,
truth.
you know?
She could be tight as fuck, but at least she was honest with her.
Yeah. And then
She really
even though the
can't say
conversation
nothing.
might be dead after that. No more text.
That's why you wait to get to her house.
Maybe I just beat around the bush too much because I'm always like, damn, I just want to see where it goes. Like, you never know what can happen, what might not happen.
People use that a lot. Men use that a lot. I just want to see how it goes, where it goes from here.
Hell yeah.
Let's just vibe. Let's just vibe a little.
That's my number one line,
Let's
man.
just vibe.
It's vibe. You feel me?
It works for you though. Like for me, you know, I'm high energy.
Y'all just
Like,
waiting
you're
to
a
get the
vibey
cheeks.
guy.
That's what y'all really waiting
I'm
for.
high energy, so I'm like.
Well,
That's
honestly,
just vibe, that's what
honestly
it
for
is.
me, I'm sex is important to me. So like,
Me too.
I really don't, and it's funny because we have this conversation all the time. It's gonna sound mad messy, but like this is so bad. It's like I need to have sex with the person to like really
Know the chemistry.
Know the connection.
know the chemistry and like if I really want, because I already know I can't be with someone who's abstinent. I can't. I don't think I can.
Me neither.
Nah.
I
don't
broke up
think
with
I
my. Oh, let me not.
I couldn't.
I don't think I can, but like I don't know because I might really dig this person a lot, but I know internally I'm like, yo, I'm trying to fuck right now, bro, and I can't, and I
Buy
fucking
that
can't.
mold on Amazon.
Shout out to
Nah.
Taj.
I'm good. Nah, I need the real thing.
I need the real thing, bro.
Yo, according to sources, it feels like the real thing.
Nah,
Them dolls. You ever seen them like them sex dolls?
the flesh,
Yeah.
the
Fleshlights.
You talking about the ones you blowing, like the ones I see in movies?
No.
Blowing.
No, the
You gonna say
fleshlight.
1990?
Yeah, we're
Like
high
that
tech
inflatable
now.
one.
No,
I've
there's-
never seen that.
We're high tech now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, come
they have
on.
it's like a flashlight that has a pussy right there,
Yeah, like
and niggas, you know,
that.
just fuck that shit.
I've only seen like the inflatable one.
Nah, there's ones
Nah.
that
That is
real,
crazy.
like feel
Like,
real.
it feels real
real.
as
Real
shit.
life,
Like
like,
a-
everything, like
Yup.
hair, everything, like
Like-
to the teeth. Yeah, bro, like a real life.
It's like
doll.
kind of mechanical. It's fucking heavy.
They have ones where like it's mold after like actual people, like actual porn stars have their own,
Yeah.
like where they actually mold their own like vaginas, and
Yo.
like, it feels just like theirs. Like,
Yo,
it's
crazy,
Just gotta
bro.
lube it up.
Crazy.
Yo, that is crazy. I didn't know that.
Go look it up.
That's a fact.
crazy. Yeah, Ruben buy one now.
I was gonna segue this to one last topic, then we could stop. We talk about some man shit.
It's been a real manly podcast,
It's
huh?
a manly podcast, but I'm trying to talk.
Shout out to the men and women.
Shout out to
Yes,
the man and
shout outs
women.
to both.
How do they want to ask this? Okay. Like Karan says, like we never talk about like our feelings like that at all with each other, and recently we have. You know what I'm saying? Like recently we've had deep conversations with each other that we never had when we was younger. Like I remember going down to the city with us. We was talking about jobs and shit in our future, and like, yo, do I really want to work right now? Like at this job right now, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we never had those conversations younger. We had a conversation about a mutual friend that we have, and we had that conversation about, yo, like, why this niggas not fucking with us type shit. We had those conversations. So it made me wonder, like, yo, why is it now that we're having these conversations and we never had them when we was younger? Like, we never really
The mentality.
had
is different.
those
Maturity.
The maturity, mentality. is all
those
different.
maturity, those like deep talks with each other, like, yo, nigga, you gotta like step the fuck up and like not you step the fuck up, but like express how we feel to each other type shit.
High school was different though. We were just fun and wild. Like we didn't really think about
Honestly,
future stuff
yeah.
like this. Now we're 25 already, but back then we didn't really think about. Like we didn't go in. I mean, you went into depth in your own mind, but not.
Yeah.
With
So
others,
that's-
yeah.
But now that we get into that age, 25,
Do you guys like it? Does it make y'all uncomfortable sometimes?
Nah, not really, because like
It
it
makes you
helps.
grow.
Yeah, it helps you kind of figure out the ideas or like the troubles you're going through. It's kind of like getting like more point of views. You feel me?
I think I've always wanted that. I'm just a very like emotional person, but never had the confidence to bring it up, and still working on the confidence
Yeah.
to bring it up. But it's uncomfortable. Back to our conversation before, we're socially conditioned. Like if you're mentally not at the place that you want to be, it's a sign of weakness. I think that's conditioned into our brains, so purposely breaking that habit. But I think it builds like true friends. Like me, I'm at the point where I weave out a ton of friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a very like extroverted introvert, which means I have a lot of friends that really don't. Not that they don't mean anything to me, but I don't have those conversations with. So I don't really necessarily want those people to take up the limited resources of time that I have. You understand? Which is now why I bring that up is because I make more of an effort now to like say like, hey, like I'm sad or I'm happy, either way, or this is what I'm looking forward to, or we should do this. But it's like Henry said, like a sign of maturity. I think.
Yeah.
Still uncomfortable as shit. Because you never want to be seen as weak, but I think that's a mentality.
Oh, yeah.
I think
But
people who do it
in
are
the,
strong.
in the crew,
bro.
you shouldn't be worried about that.
Oh, definitely worried. I'd be worried.
But why would me or Justin or Karan or Ruben think of you as weak? We know what you bring to the table, man.
It's like,
I'm not gonna judge you.
yeah, I have some fear of that because there's some conversations where like you would want to talk to your boys about it, and it's like I don't want it to come off like weak, like we talked about, and also conversations like about like how I'm feeling towards my girl, stuff like that. Most of the times when I've had those conversations with men, it's always like, excuse my language, but like, fuck that bitch, nigga. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Like, you know, who cares? She tripping, blah blah blah. And it's like, that's not what I want right now, bro. Like, I get it. You know, on some man shit.
Yeah.
You know, fuck them. I get it. But it's like, I need you to understand.
You
where I'm
wanna hear
coming
the real
from.
stuff.
Yeah,
You wanna
like
shoot
tell me if I'm fucking up. Tell me if she bugging. Like, give me that type of shit. And I guess I just assumed that it would go like that with us because we never expressed ourselves really. We were always just like, fuck it,
Whatever.
do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
So like, it's just interesting. Like I've always been nervous expressing myself or sharing. Like even Karan said, Karan don't know shit about me.
Nope.
He don't know shit about my life, my personal life, and y'all really don't know nothing about my personal life
I
either.
feel
If y'all
that,
think
too.
about it, you know what I'm saying? So Harry might be the closest just because accidents happen and he happened to be around when those things happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time nobody really knows shit about me, and
Is it up to you to say it though, or for the other person to ask?
nah,
Or
you have to
Both.
say it.
Both.
Yeah,
Both.
I'd say definitely both.
So I have
Both.
to say, Dante, what's going on?
Like what's going on?
Or
Talk
does
to
Dante
me.
have to tell me?
Sometimes that you good, bro. Just that little stuff can unload, help your friend just
I'm
unload.
afraid if you say
like,
you're
the
good, bro, you're just gonna be like, I'm
Yeah,
chilling.
exactly.
I'm chilling.
Yeah,
That's a
Dante
bad
be good all the
question.
time, and you don't say shit.
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm right.
I don't know, but just that it's like that pressing on, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
Like if you see I'm fucked up and I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro. And then I'm like, nah, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you could tell, like, what's wrong with your energy? Like, your energy's all down. Like, what's wrong? That's kind of like, okay, this nigga really cares. Like, that I'm all
Yeah.
fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Then I might
I think
express
it's hard
myself.
to ask too. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
It's hard.
what's
It's hard to ask
Yeah.
to vent, especially with your niggas, because you don't want to seem vulnerable or like, you know, look
That's
like
the
you.
biggest thing is the vulnerability.
So it's just funny. Like now we have deep conversations with each other, and it's like really interesting to have because it's like,
Yeah.
wow, I didn't know y'all felt that way, type shit. So it's cool to look at. It's like
Growth.
cool to look at. It's growth
man.
within us. And I really like
We're
that.
getting older, man. We're not like
25.
18 again. Or,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I would love to be 18 again,
We,
but
we still got our savage moments.
know.
Of
but
course, you still have a moment, but
it's not as
I'm good.
the perspectives, man. Like
yeah.
as we get older,
You
to
said
learn more
yeah.
about each other, it makes the connection stronger.
I agree. I'm good. I don't know if y'all want to talk about anything. Y'all have any topics y'all want to talk about? Anything?
I brought up my topics already.
Y'all good? Y'all have anything you want to talk
Yeah.
You
about?
want to add?
Chilling.
There's
So much to talk about that.
Ruben look like he want to say something.
Well, I gotta think. I gotta make sure that you asked that question and then gonna end it in a second. I
I
gotta think.
appreciate
I need a second to think. So
Hey, bro, let me know. You can talk about anything. It's open book.
Jeopardy music hits.
yeah, I think I'm good and I'm happy that I won $50 today.
I'll be happy.
So yo, that
good.
girl
Because
knows
you
I'm
listen
not
to-
broke if she watches this shit, bro. You know I got $5 at least.
You're
You got
If she
Yeah.
watches this,
I'm dead.
I'm about to send it to her on purpose.
I'm
You
crying.
got her number?
nah.
No, I didn't get to that point. She walked away. I should have started with asking.
She walked away.
See, I always never ask for the number first. I always ask for like the Instagram or something.
Yeah, you gotta do Instagram
You know what I'm
first.
saying?
You gotta do Instagram. Never do
Then
number
message her on
first.
Instagram. And
I always ask, yo, what's your IG?
I remember right before we left, we got kicked out. I told Justin, get the IG, get the IG.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Get
in
the
his
IG,
ear.
though.
I was like
The
about
whole time. I
Yo, bro.
wasn't with it until
I was like, I was gonna pinch him. I'm like, yo, get the IG. I was like, get the IG.
Yo.
Crazy.
Yo, bro.
Don't pitch me to
I'm
go
like,
talk
Justin,
to a
wake
girl.
up
Don't
and
do
get
that.
it. I was like forcing him OD, and I'm like, Justin,
That's funny.
Go,
And
go,
that's when
go,
Ruben
go.
was like, yo, my friend wants your IG. And she's like, oh, okay. That's when I went
Yeah,
over
I
to her.
told- I
And
was-
then she told me, she was like, oh, I don't really use IG. I was like, oh, no, it's just more so for a conversation. Like, don't worry about it. Like,
I was like, if Justin, you don't ask, I'm
You
telling
need those
Ruben
alley-oops
to
from your boys sometimes.
throw it to alley.
that's what I'm saying. You need the,
Need
you
that.
know.
You need those alley-oops.
That's a fact.
I was like,
Aw.
Ruben, throw the alley to
And
him.
Ruben threw the alley. I caught it, and that was it.
You
Yo,
slammed
my friend wants your
Trying to
IG.
slam.
it. Trying to slam.
It's the pinching me to get her IG. Don't pinch me,
My
nigga.
friend wants the IG.
Alright, so this concludes episode 142 of the Soapbox. I want to thank my niggas for being on this
Yes,
podcast.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for coming out to
guys.
Jersey.
Bringing us, man.
Karan, thank you for having us.
For
Nah,
real,
man.
no
I'm
problem.
sorry. I just want to say I'm sorry that I'm not always, able to,
Oh,
communicate
here we
with
go,
y'all
here
and
we
see
go.
y'all as much as I want to. But I really appreciate y'all coming out. I miss y'all, man. I love y'all, and
You gonna make me cry.
all that gushy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to Solange for not being here.
shout out to Solange for
I'm
not
gonna get
being
on your
here.
ass next time I see you for not being here, but it's cool. It was a cool little, guys pod.
It was,
I fuck
it
with
was,
man. I
it
like
was.
I like it.
Make
We should
sure-
have these more often.
We should. We should. Make sure y'all listen on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to us. Y'all got anything y'all want to plug in? Anything y'all want to plug? Shout out anybody. You know what I mean? This nigga always pondering, bro.
Yo, I gotta think. I can't just say
Who
no.
you gonna shout out?
Oh wait,
Packers.
Yo,
Yeah,
he
wait, hold on.
violated.
quick.
That's why I didn't say it. I mean, unless it caught me.
Quick conversation. It could be real quick. I'm sorry. I just got to ask this question because he says I do this. Do you guys think I pander to beautiful women?
What does that word mean?
We looked it up. Fuck.
Like suck up to them?
In a nutshell, kind of.
Let me see. Pander.
What do you mean? But I need some examples of Dante's.
So, panda.
Why do you think that?
Pander is gratify or indulge,
But
or what? I
you think
can't
Dante
read.
does
nigga.
that?
Yeah,
I brought it up. Okay, in the context, I said Dante be pandering to the guests he has on because I think that some of especially the women that sometimes we have on, Dante will put up with them just because they're beautiful, not because they got a talent or something he's interested in. It's just because they look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Solange thinks I pander in person as well. Like in general, I pander to beautiful women.
So you're
I've
pretty
never
much
put up-
suck up to them just because you're either trying to get with them or you think they're beautiful or not. I feel like we all do it to a
But I've
certain
never,
extent.
I never, I feel
I've
like I've
never
never
said-
seen
yeah,
it.
I've never
I've never
seen it.
felt that. No, I think
Maybe in
you-
the past, like younger, I could see it.
Maybe in
yeah.
high school, I could see
In
it.
high school, yeah. I could
Yeah.
see
Younger
it.
Dante, I'll take that.
Younger,
I'll own up
yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
But
I was
now,
definitely
Yeah,
pandering
yeah,
younger
high school,
Dante.
yeah.
But
I
at the
can
same
see
time, I
that.
haven't been out with you that much.
Nah, I say now you say like I think now you're consistent with ugly people and beautiful. Like you treat them the same,
But you don't think he treats the people who look extra good better?
I
the
personally
past.
haven't felt that.
Have you seen it?
In the past, yeah.
Personally,
I would say
no.
that.
No.
In the,
Personally,
in the past,
personally.
yeah. In
Damn.
the past, I would say that. Old Dante, yeah. But now, I mean, I don't.
Nah, he still does it.
think
He
so.
still does it. Trust me.
No, I'm just curious. I actually want to know because I don't think I do it. But you know, how sometimes you can do something and you don't see it.
100%.
So I've wanted to ask you guys since y'all see me, do I pander to beautiful women? I really don't think I
Is
do.
buying shots for beautiful women pandering?
Just buying shots?
Just buying shots?
In a
That's
certain way, because would you buy shots for them if they were ugly?
No. You're buying shots because you want
Because
to
you
pursue
tryna-
something.
yeah, you
Nobody's
tryna do
every
something.
beauty.
Or even if you don't try to pursue something, just because they're beautiful, they get the
Nah.
shots.
I'm not buying nobody's shots unless I
Just-
want to pursue.
Yeah.
I feel that.
y'all bugging.
I
Y'all
definitely
never just
feel
bought
that.
random shots for
Fuck
women.
no. Fuck no.
Oh, y'all serious?
What?
Y'all
What?
never done that
Everything.
before.
Nope.
Nah.
Y'all
Nope.
never just vibe with a chick, not pursuing her, but you like it like, yo, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you a shot.
I mean, I'm at least want to talk to her.
If I'm
Nah,
talking to
not
her,
even,
whatever
not even
it
trying
is.
to talk to her.
Nope.
Y'all just stumble
Not even
upon
trying
her.
to talk to her?
Not even
Nope.
trying to talk. Y'all just stumble
You're just
conversation.
being
and she's
a
mad
good guy
cool.
and buying a
And
drink.
I'm like, yo, I'll fuck with you. Let me buy you a drink.
And that's it.
That's it. Y'all
You
go
walk
by
away.
separate ways. Y'all go by
And
separate
you gotta
ways.
walk- No way.
Y'all
Nope.
never done that before?
Nope. Nope.
Hell no.
Oh, y'all serious?
Fuck
Wait,
no.
for if we're having a good combo, yes. If we're,
But at
you're
that
talking
point,
to her
that
in
yeah,
that-
but at
in
that
that
point,
case.
that good.
oh,
combo,
you're just saying like you're beautiful. Here's a shot.
and
No,
then walk away,
no,
that's it.
That's a
So-
trick. You a trick, nigga.
You're a trick.
No. So the example was, I meet a girl at a bar. Not even meet a girl at a bar. I'm at the bar. I'm here at the bar. I'm waiting for a drink. A girl comes on, and we stumble upon a conversation. Normally, I'm like, "Oh no, you're dope. Let me buy you a drink or a shot."
And then
We
that's
do
it.
that, and then we
That's
Yeah, but
wait,
that's it. You walk
and
away,
then we
nothing.
go our separate ways. I don't make another effort to pursue her.
See?
Nobody.
It's
Nah,
just
Venmo me.
He said Venmo me.
Venmo me, not Venmo me. Y'all never done that before.
I'm gonna at least get the IG so I can
Oh, y'all
try to talk to her or
serious?
something. Nah.
That's a nice thing to do.
That is
Nice.
very nice.
I
haven't
fuck
done
with the
that.
conversation. I'm like, yo, you seem dope. Let me buy you a
You
shot.
see, but at that point, I would keep the conversation going
Nah,
before I
they-
even buy the shot.
depends.
There's some
Setting at a bar.
conversations that leave it right there. Leave right
It
there.
depends on setting. At a bar, no. At somewhere else, yeah, fine. At a cafe, coffee, sure.
Yeah, like
Conversation's
I'll
over.
buy you coffee because at that point
But
I'm
at a
buying you
bar-
the coffee to keep talking. But like,
At a bar, no way. I'm not buying you a drink and the conversation.
But in any instance, are you like buying someone something and like literally just never talking to them again, like or
Nah.
trying to talk to them? That don't make sense
that's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. I can't.
That's a
nah.
trick. You a trick, Dante.
I've
He's just
never,
being a nice. He just like
He's a nice
blessed
guy.
somebody.
I've never. Yeah, I'm on some
he-
Drake God's plan, bro. I'm
He
blessing
just, he
people
just,
out
he
here,
just,
man.
he just thanked somebody.
That
Like,
makes
thank-
me feel good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's God's plan out
Dante,
here.
you can't live with your mama and then
Thank
say
you
you're
for,
just
thank
trying
you
to
for
bless
being
niggas
cool.
for God's
I'm gonna buy you this drink.
Fuck
for
out of
being
here.
cool.
Fuck y'all. If I ain't trying to talk to you, I ain't buying you shit.
Really?
I've seen a guy like, thank you for having this conversation with me. Here's a drink, and then that's it.
And then walks away.
Thank you for having this conversation with me. And you buy them a shot, and you're out.
There's nothing wrong with that. You appreciate the conversation
There's
that you
nothing
had.
wrong with that, but I'm saying I feel like in
Y'all,
our
just
case,
y'all wouldn't do it.
we
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I
we
wouldn't.
would want to keep the conversation going.
Yeah, but
Because
walking
most of the times it
away.
ends up being like you'll
Walking
buy
away.
the shot, she'll take that shot, and she'll walk away with herself before you even get the chance.
And that's
to
cool.
say anything.
That's cool.
Nah, you bugging out. I just wasted my money on you for what?
Yeah, it's like just wasting.
That's
You
not
might-
wasting money.
Yeah,
You might as
it
well
is.
just get your
Because
money and
that
just throw it
shot-
in the street and
That's
just
what I'm
walk
saying.
away.
'Cause at that
Like,
point, that
Y'all
shot I just
can't
got you for free for not having any kind of conversation.
This is
Could've
why
went to
guys is
somebody,
trash.
No, because
so I can
he's
have
being a good
conversation.
person.
But have you done that with a guy though?
What?
That's
What's
what
the
I'm saying.
difference
Oh,
if you're just
yeah.
gonna walk away
Nah,
and not
that's
talk
true.
to them? If you find a cool guy and like you think he's cool, or you just buying him a shot and then walking away?
Guys have done that.
Guys
Well,
done that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Actually, niggas have done that to me.
Exactly.
So, like,
Yeah. Like,
So if guys can do it with each other, why can't we do it with women?
no, you-
Because it's supposed to have something after that, right? You're supposed to
could do
have
it.
to.
I mean, not supposed to have something after that, but
I
like,
would. I would.
Oh, you
you would want
I
you would
would-
want something to leave from it. Like you feel me? If I'm buying you a shot,
I got a
I mean-
great conversation out of this. Thank you for this conversation.
I mean, I've been around women who like I was kind of interested in, and they had a friend, and like I bought them shots, but I bought like both of them shots, and I wasn't
I'm
trying
like,
to talk
why
to
can't
her
we continue
friends.
the conversation though? Like, what?
Yeah, why not continue
that's
it?
what I'm saying. Like, why take that shot and then just dip? Like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
be tight.
shouldn't. You shouldn't dip. Like, you should just continue the conversation.
no, because
Like, if I'm buying the shot, that's my way of saying like, hey, here's a shot. Let's keep this conversation going.
not for
You feel
me.
me?
Not for me.
Nah,
if
you
I
see, I
buy
can't-
you a shot and like if we have a great conversation and you seem cool and I buy you a shot, I am
Alright, you
perfectly
see, but that's what I'm
content
saying.
with
But
leaving.
all right, but if you're but if you have a great conversation, why can't that conversation?
Maybe
keep
if I
going?
keep talking to you, you might get annoying to me, and I don't want to get annoyed by you.
Oh, I
I
hate
want to
Dante,
appreciate.
So then you rather waste your money?
It's
and
not
find
wasting
out?
money. I got a great conversation. I want to appreciate for what you are right now.
Well, yeah,
we had a
right,
great.
see,
You seem
so but then-
awesome. If
so
we
why
keep
can't
talking,
you-
I think you might annoy me a little bit more.
Nah,
so let me
but,
not
alright,
talk
but
to
at
you.
that point, you just enjoy the conversation. There's no need to buy something out of it.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right,
That's my
hey,
thank you.
Yeah, but you can just say thank you.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
word.
thank you for a
Nigga,
great
a shot
conversation.
$5. Y'all got $5 to spend. Stop playing.
Nope, I'm saving all my money.
That shit is $5.
With that being said, this is episode 142. Dante, Dante, that's why I hate you sometimes, man.
What, man? I'm a nice
I don't
guy.
get your
I
reasons.
mean,
for
you're a
shit.
good guy. I give you that. Like, all right, but like, I don't know, man.
Fuck
Like, I
Dante.
can easily say thank you for this conversation. I appreciate it. That's it.
We're all nice guys.
Not me. I'm the darkest nigga. Well,
I'm crying. All right, we
in
out.
attitude, I'm
We
the darkest nigga. We out, yeah, whatever, nigga.